There you go, guys. Thank you to everyone for your support in the comments, and to everyone who threw me a tip as well. You guys are awesome. Here's just a quick blitz game, because I have to revise. Sorry, I can't remember. I haven't looked up the comment. Who said, well, what about the Réti, right? Because you were doing fine with the Réti. It seemed to be good, and that you'd miss it, rather than going for the E4 and G3 Vienna. So I went and looked on Opening Tree or Chess.com Explorer and saw that, in fact, my win rate in the G3 Vienna is like 50% or 49% or something in the last couple of months. It's not good. Whereas the Réti, I was up at 58%, something like that. Plus, the great thing about the Réti is it gets you and black into a whole world of chess. So I think in terms of becoming a better player, that's the way to go. Anyway, here's a heretical Réti for you guys. A little bit Rocky Horror there. Okay. So we have d5. It's going to be the most common move, right? Black wants to occupy the center and they can't play e5. So we go for the Réti gambit here. The thing about the Réti gambit is it's not really a gambit, like the Queen's gambit, because your bishop's pointing at it, you're probably going to win it back. So it's a kind of a semi. And they take. And I'm thinking, hello, here we go. E3, targeting the pawn. Right, this is just a 5-minute blitz game. Opponents rated, what were they rated at the start of the game? Spoiler alert. 1427, okay? You challenge the pawn. They back it up. You trade one. And then you come out with a knight. You can go to a3 as well. The engine actually says, I think a3 might be slightly better. I don't know. I guess if they try and push, then you can just capture this pawn as well with your knight. But this does just as well in practice. They bring out the bishop to defend that, and bang, in you go. So this kind of just has echoes of like the Jabava London, where it's got these traps that are so easy to fall into if you just do normal stuff. Here the queen comes out, which is an unusual move for me. And I knew that the move here generally is going to be queen f3. And that's what I play. It is the best move by far. So the great thing is we're targeting the rook in the corner. So what can they do? I guess they can block here with the bishop. Computer saying queen f6 or knight f6 is best here, both of which lose the rook. They play knight f6, so I take the rook. They push on. And now we've got a couple of options here. I could take here with a queen, I could take here with a rook. Rook is slightly more accurate. I decided to take with the queen because it's forcing, it stops the queen from running off that way or whatever. And I'm threatening the knight. We trade queens. We trade more stuff. I win another pawn. And here they're attacking my rook. I simply retreat the rook. I don't know if it's the best move. Machine says rook a5 or b7. Good, rook a2. Rook a1 is actually now the second. Now it's at a thing. So rook a1, right? Because I'm thinking, look, I'm going to develop my bishop, probably capturing on c4. I want to connect my rooks. Don't let your opening principles go out the window just because you're up material. Black castles, I snatch the pawn. Finally, this was the whole idea of the Réti gambit. But there we go. And here they walk into a pawn fork, so they take the bishop, I take their bishop. I'm well up in material. I just castle. Out comes the rook. I counterattack their knight. They save the knight. I come back attacking their other knight and defending the pawn. Knight comes in there. I hit the knight again. Comes in again. I extra defend my pawn. And now Capablanca would be proud of me. I've got a couple of passed pawns and I'm going to try pushing them up the board. So we have h6. I'm just pushing my pawns now. Hit the rook, hoping that he was going to try and counterattack me here, which would have fallen to a knight fork on e7 now. He doesn't fall for that. I hit the other knight. He defends, and I'm just pushing up the pawns. Just pushing up the pawns. Let's trade some stuff off and win a load of pawns, and that is one of the easiest games that you'll see in a long time. and a whole heap of fun. And plus I feel it's like my style, you know? But like my previous game, we ended up in like a Queen's Gambit. So you can go down all kinds of rabbit holes by playing knight f3 on the first move. But hey, you know, it's a little bit of entertainment. Thought you'd enjoy that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. See you soon.